Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Brian Conroy, Executive Vice President and Director of North America at IDA Ireland, the Irish government agency responsible for attracting foreign direct investment. And Brian, it's great to see you again. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thank you, Jill.
And prior to the pandemic, Ireland was the fastest growing economy in the EU. How's the country faring now?
Jill, yes, it's been a very difficult 12 months for Ireland, like every other country. It's been really tough, particularly on domestic business in Ireland. The retail side in particular has been badly hit. But you know, we're currently in a lockdown, but you know, we are seeing the results of that in terms of things like reduction in infections, in terms of we're seeing that the vaccine program has gone very strong. The healthcare system now is coping. So from the business point of view, we've actually been very resilient in Ireland. We're one of the few countries that actually has grown our GDP last year as well. And this is on the back of a number of years of really strong GDP growth. And from the FDI point of view, it's been really, really resilient. I think that companies have seen that the things that they liked about Ireland in terms of our track record, the stability, the operational excellence, have all been things that they've really sought this year as well. So overall, it's resilience and recovery, I guess, is the where we see ourselves now.
And Ireland's known for attracting the biggest names in tech, such as Apple, Google, Facebook, to base their European headquarters. What incentives are attracting companies to set up operations there?
Yeah, so again, it's the companies you're talking about are very demanding companies. When they're looking at making an investment, they really expect a lot from a country where they're going to invest. And I think Ireland covers a lot of those things. Basically, it's the fundamentals first. English-speaking member of the EU. You know, just really consistent pro-business policies from our government, really good investment in education and innovation, all of those things, and the talent side, really, really important as well. But I think, you know, underpinning all of that as well, the thing I think that makes Ireland stand out is the fact that it's a really collaborative approach. So when companies come to Ireland, you know, they get to meet a host of other peer companies, they get to collaborate, they get to just the whole environment in terms of doing business, really, really positive, very hardworking, ambitious culture of the people that they have here as well. And when you marry that with a really good talent offering, Ireland, you know, we're a country that welcomes talent from all over the world. And, you know, that's the sort of thing that companies are looking for.
And as you'd mentioned, 2021 has been a challenging time for business. Besides the technology sector, what's the future for Ireland?
So the future for Ireland remains, you know, we remain a committed member of the EU. That's not going to change. Very high levels of support for the EU and Ireland. We also are a very, you know, strong supporter of global trade. You know, it's really, really important for a country like Ireland, which is an open economy. So our relationship with the US, very, very important. And, you know, we'll be working very closely with the new Biden administration. But I think underpinning all of that, if we look out a number of years, is the whole green and sustainable side. It's something the Irish government has been committed to actually for the last number of years. They published a paper, a strategy in 2019, which sets out some very ambitious targets about being carbon neutral by 2050, some very aggressive targets for electric vehicles, for renewable energy as well. And, you know, these are things that, as well as a lot of infrastructure investment to support those. From our own point of view with our IDA clients, it's something that very much they have been asking us about over the last number of years. We expect to have a lot of discussions on them in terms of what their sustainable agenda is. And, you know, we envisage that will very much resonate with what Ireland is doing from the whole economy point of view as well. So certainly sustainability, greening the economy, all of those things are, you know, that's going to be key.
All right, Brian, great to see you as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you.